Oh, I was wondering why this didn't go live. It's because I only hit the recording button and not start streaming. That would explain a great deal. All right, welcome to another session of not content, where I stream only the most premium lack of content this side of Twitch. Today we will be doing a hyper backwall in Puzzle Pirates. I'm not naving, so it's not content. I am but a humble jobber. And also I am on some straight line pillages on the side, so I'm watching those. Except I accidentally just logged out of one by accident. Alright, let me see if I can find some music or something before we get started. Let's see here. My sleep schedule is so fucked up, but it's actually, I guess, beneficial. Since it seems like all the hyper backwalls take place at this time. Might go for a run after this or something. I've been sitting on my ass for like 2 weeks now. Doing nothing. So lazy. I actually feel like garbage. Let's see. Thing is, I don't really have a playlist for this. So I'm just gonna kind of wing it, I guess. It's kind of bad though. Oh yeah, there was this like Donkey Kong Country. Someone did like a Red Hot Chili Peppers album cover in the Donkey Kong Country 2 sound font. That was kind of cool. Maybe I'll use that as a list. Let's listen to this in the meantime, maybe. We're gonna be in pretty soon though. So I gotta make sure my audio is actually working properly. Yeah, it is, okay. I think I might just try and do some carp this time. Although I really do love getting into a treasure haul flow. I think you get paid more if you do something that you're actually, like, you get a good duty report on, and you can't really get a good duty report on treasure haul is the only problem. Because the chests make it, like, too slow. I think I've seen even, like, some really good players, like, they cap out a good when there's chests, because it's just so slow. You get delayed so much. I wonder if this guy has any other albums he's done in this the sound font. It's done a lot of singles, but not no long albums. Oh, we're full actually. Holy shit. Thought we were like still waiting. Filled up quick. Shit, can I even grab a carp? I think I might like to grab a carp. I'll try carp, and if I'm sucking ass at carp tonight, then I think I might, I'll swap over to Hull, because you can't fail at Hull. Hull is like a surefire thing. I'll try doing some carp to start though. If I'm in a carp flow, I'll carp, and if not, we have a backup. My carp has been shit lately though, because I haven't been playing it very much. So I actually I dropped down to distinguished the other day, which is like unheard of for me. I'll sometimes drop down to respected when I'm like really rusty. But back when like blockades were going, I was like pushing Grandmaster, maybe possibly could have tried pushing for Legendary, but that was when like the blockades were happening every single week and I was like not rusted to shit. Oh, it's time, man. Man, I was on one of these yesterday. The guy's ship sank, which was really sad. And sad for multiple reasons. We lost multiple hours of haul. I think we were about like 2 hours deep into treasure hauling. Was Chef David, I think? He said he was gonna do some more to make up for it. He seemed to take it pretty good, but man, he went in with a fancy ship. Had like custom paint job and like a bunch of furniture and stuff on it. Sucks ass for him that it sank. Oh, we're going now? Shit. Alright. I was gonna look for more music, but I guess we're starting. I think that's not a very good piece placement to start with, but anyways. We'll just see how this goes. I feel like it probably won't go too well. I gotta stall my SLs on the side. There we go. This is not looking good to start. I mean, it could be good. It depends on if I get fucked on the pieces or... I'm not liking the way this is shaping up. Okay, but then now I'm kind of screwed. I didn't distribute these very well. Pseudo bailed out. Not really. Not really like craftsmanship. Not very good. Okay, the game is being nice. I gotta get into my groove. No. I mean, I guess that's okay. Not really, though. I'm gonna have to burn my nutty putty. That doesn't go there. I'm burn it, whatever. Oh, this sucks. I don't want to put this here. That's really bad. Whatever. Do I gamble on the L piece? Or go with the safe? I guess I'll go with the safe one. I guess we're just going like this. Wait a second, was this here before? Was I just blind? I should have used that also up top. I'm not playing well at all. This is so bad. That doesn't fit there. I don't think this works at all. Let's just do, like, I guess we'll do that whole gamble on another square. This is so bad. I'm playing like trash. I might switch to Treasure Hall. I think it's because I'm trying to, like, commentate what I'm doing. Maybe I should just stop doing that. Oh, dude, this is gonna be sloppy. Fair job, yeah. Holy shit. Please, dude. I think, too, I wanted to switch freaking music. I'm like drunk right now. Like I don't, I don't even know what I'm doing. It's a very difficult hole to fill. God, gamble on the line piece. I already have to gamble on one here. I'm just kind of screwed, I guess. I don't have a choice. Gambling on 2 line pieces, clearly the grandest strategy of all. Okay, well, might as well just get this over with. There's the lime piece when I don't need it. How are you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Actually, I think because we're completely full, we don't have any mercs, so I guess we do need some people carping. I guess this is actually pseudo valuable to make sure we don't sink. We got a sparkle hammer. That's decent. I don't know how long we'll keep it for. Probably not that long. The way I've been carping here. No, you couldn't give me one of the friggin' square pieces. Wasn't even asking for much. I mean, it's not bad. Oh, we got it, nice. The Gamba paid off. Oh, do I have time to... Hold on. There we go. I want some friggin' funk on. Give me some of that. I really didn't want to burn the friggin'... I don't even know what this is. The friggin'... I just call it putty. This stuff, man. I didn't want to burn it. Is it really not going to give me a square piece? Fuck. I got fucked on RNG. I got nothing to fill those either. Oh, this is bad. Dude, these pieces fucking suck. Feel like I haven't seen a square piece in like fucking 20 moves or something. Dude, what the fuck? Okay. Piece is not good. Why do I have a red hammer? I got 2 MPs, it shouldn't be that low. Man, the skill demand for this puzzle is like too high now. It's too much. Maybe I should get off so an actual skilled person can get on. Wait, didn't I have something for up here? Oh my god. I feel like I'm just getting fucked on these pieces though, for real. Or my flow is just completely off. Like, I don't know what's going on. This is really bad. Like, I'm gambling on another line piece now, basically. Yeah, this is abysmal. I'm gonna, like, single-handedly sink the ship. Does this go? No. Oh my god. And we're not gonna get any of this thing now. Dude, I feel like these pieces have just been trash. I'm out. I'm going fucking treasure haul. I can't even. I can't with this. We're gonna go treasure haul up in the crow's nest. Maybe we try carp again in a little bit. Like, I know I'm rusty, but I also feel like I genuinely got pretty fucked on those pieces. I don't know. Something felt off though too. I don't think I was like rotating the holes properly.
Joining. Joining.
It says I was doing good on carpentry, but only because I bailed before the pour would have kicked in. Because that was going south very quickly. I don't know, man. Carpentry is just not clicking this evening. I'll try again in a little bit, maybe. I only have 8 out of 18 on card. Hopefully there isn't a need for carps. We got Hauling. We got a Pauling on here. I don't know if I've ever seen Dralwog before. He's doing pretty well too, though. Driggsy. Actually, wow, everyone is doing pretty well here. I got in kind of late, so my chest count is not that high.
Joining. Joining.
Oh fuck, I meant to click that. Oh well.
Joining. Joining.
Man, I really want to go for a night run. I think I'll go for a night run this evening. I haven't gone for one all year. Maybe I'll do a 10k. Because it's like super warm out. I haven't been on a long summer run in a long time. Sleep schedule is so fucked up though. We're doing such a great job cleaning up the ocean. True. We're on friggin' garbage duty here. Taking all these completely worthless chests out of the ocean. Let's see, how dripped out is this back wall? Only one renamed ship? For shame. Where's the fully renamed support back wall? The biggest flex. Need Perfecto to come in here with the Nebula squad.
Shiny.
Is there a trick to bilge? Yeah, you need to have a supercomputer mind. I don't know why I'm talking to the in-game chat. I just like reading their messages out loud. This is how I would respond to them in my own mind if I were not streaming. You need to be able to count like a crazy fucker in bilge. I don't understand how you even play a bilge. Thing is insane. Setting up those combos. Please let me play the puzzle. I just want to haul me chests, matey. I guess we just gotta, what are we doing, getting back in position? Man, it's always so sick watching backwall shoot. I love this so much. It's so satisfying. visual eye candy to see all these frigs shooting. Bow bow. Oh, there we go. I really love the freaking reverb on the vocals in that track. So nice. My stack is not as good as Appalling's, but I feel like our stack is starting to get decent stacko chests. Stack them up. Oh, there's a fat greedy on one of my straight line ults, but it's like buried. I can't go for it. Can I try? As we're in a break, I'm gonna try and go for it maybe. It's buried under so much shit though, I can't get to it by the time this is gonna unfreeze. Or can I? Wait a second, am I God? Can I get in here? No, I don't think so. Fuck, I'm gonna get knocked out. No. Rip. No, well. Back to hauling.
Johnny. Johnny. Johnny.
I'm trying out a slightly different approach here that I haven't tried in too many rounds, but I'm trying to go for like vertical clears to get chest spawns in the center I only just started doing this right now. The rest of the session I've been using my like normal approach. But, well, I like using the greens to try and expedite it too. The only problem is I guess it's a little bit sporadic like how it was right there, but we got pretty lucky with this one. I'm trying to go for the verticals here in the middle though. I don't know if this is a good approach or not. I think though it seems like if you go for the vertical spawn, or like the vertical clears, the chance that it spawns in the center is like higher, I think. Maybe. I don't know, I'm just testing it to see. The only drawback of it is that it takes a little bit longer to go for purely vertical clears. So it is a little bit slower. And in this case, it looks like it didn't really work out. So I don't know if it's worth it or not. I gotta fish for a gem now. Oh, I was off. My eyeballing of the green gems is still not the best. I've been trying to get better at being able to do it fast. But I still sometimes miss shoot with the green ones. I think if there's a lot of gems on the board, you don't really necessarily need to go for the vertical clears. I think it's even just better to maybe just focus on getting your gems up to the top fast. It's tempting to go for that green, but I can't really. The gems are actually cluttering the board now, which is not really ideal. I really need a chest spawn to spend these. This is insane at this point. I need a chest. I can't. I don't just pop it, whatever. And still no chest. I think the area is dry. Oh yeah, wait, we were out in the middle of nowhere. It's no wonder no chests are spawning. Wait, where's the polling? Oh, is he off carp? Or off TH? Is he like taking a break or something? Oh, there's a layer on the notice board. Why are you running a layer now? Fuck. Gravy. / grave, however you say it. Man, I want to do a layer. I can't give up a friggin' hyper backwall spot for a layer, though. I wish I could go do vamps. Imagine if I went on an ult. I think that would be too bad manner, though. BRB, guys, something came up. Goes and does a lair. While still logged into the backwall. Oh my god. I do kind of want to try and jump on carp again at some point here, though. Possibly. I feel like layer carp has made me bad at normal carp. Because my layered carp is still really good. I get consistent frenetic, but I can't, like, my normal carp is horrible now because of it. Schweine! I want to meet the guy who did that voice line. Best voice line in the game. It's that and all the distillery voice lines are the best ones. I wonder if it was the same guy that did all of them.
Shiny.
God, I am like puzzle visioned out of my fucking mind right now. I just love getting lost in Treasure Hall and just like not existing basically. This is like equivalent to sleeping, I feel. Just temporarily phase out of existence for a short time while you get lost in Treasure Hall. Very nice. Pistol placking, never slacking, beach killer, killer. What is this song even about? It's about always packing heat and never slacking. Also, bitch killa killa though. Whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean.
Shiny.
How's the stack looking? It's pretty nice. Oh, Appalling is back. Appalling has got the better stack, I think. I don't know how people get excellence while treasure hauling in Haunted Seas. I wish, man. I wish so that my rating wouldn't friggin' tank whenever I do this. Because God knows my rating tanks for treasure haul every time. Let me log out some of these ults that straight line run ended.
Shiny.
Joiny! Straight line. Boom. Hey, what's up? Call me Magistrate. I can't recall for sure, but I swear Cleaver once said Shiny was either Nemo, him, or one of the earlier devs. Don't quote me on that though, because I'm probably wrong. If the forums are still available, I think it's posted in them somewhere. We'd have to like way back machine them, I think, because I think the forums got nuked. I'm pretty sure they got nuked anyways. I always see a bunch of like 404 pages whenever I see a Puzzle Pirates forum post from ages ago. But maybe way back still has some of them. I wouldn't be surprised though if it was just one of them that randomly like grabbed a whatever the popular microphone was at the time and just set it into the mic. It's so good though. It's that and whoa, spicy from distilling. Those are the best. I would be surprised if it was Cleaver himself, because Jazz had Cleaver on a live stream, not this year, but year before, during the Sailing for St. Jude event, and I hadn't actually heard Cleaver talk before, but I don't know if it would have been him based on how his voice sounded, but I guess he could put on a voice for it to sound a little bit more gruff, maybe. I suppose it's possible. Oh shit. I still suck at using these green gems. But yeah, what's up? How is your Friday going? What are you up to? Anything interesting going on? I feel like this is kind of, if you're in Puzzle Pirates, this is kind of the main event of the evening. Oh, there we got it. Sniped it. Nothing exciting here. Friday's been quiet. Sometimes a quiet Friday is a good Friday. Quiet Fridays can be good. I like the quiet Fridays where you make a lot of Poe and Puzzle Pirates, though. Those are always fun. I play on Cerulean and only go on to Forage and Kraken Hunt. Profitable Fridays are always good. We're getting our stacks, our chest stacks. So we've got a decent stack, it's not bad. Appalling is still on top though, I think. Dregsy's doing pretty good too. TSX is doing good. I wish you could actually like see the number of chests. I wonder if someone could like make a add-on that would like, I think that you're allowed to have add-ons that like can see parts of the game or whatever. Like if it could visually tell that you pulled up a chest, maybe you could get an app that would like count how many chests you pulled up so that you could have a final count at the end. I think that would be fun, just to be able to like see how many you pulled, because the problem with the duty report is that it like cycles, like after every few hours or something. It resets, so you never get to see like your full stack of chests. I can't TH or bilge to save my life. I can't bilge, well, that's not true. I can bilge like the new boy. Like I can bilge where it's like you just clear the pieces or whatever. I can do that like decently, but the way you're supposed to play the puzzle where you like set up combos, I can't do that worth a damn. But the good thing about Treasure Hall is you don't have to be able to do that. You just have to go fast. And Treasure Hall is all just about like go fast. No combos necessary, so my monkey brain can at least handle this puzzle a little bit. You just click very quickly and like look for moves fast. Oh yeah, that always frustrated me, not being able to see exactly how many chests you pulled. It would be nice, I think. It would be nice just to, like, I don't know, have an objective to shoot for. Or whatever. Just a little something. It's, you know, nothing too crazy. But it would be nice. I think the chest count reset each session break. Yeah. It is kind of sad. I'm kind of curious though, so on Cerulean, because I know Cerulean is like basically a graveyard, pretty close to it, but do people log on for like foraging sessions, or I guess people just like, do they just leave like a forage ship open like they do here on Emerald? Do they just leave one open sometimes to get gold or whatever? That's when I can't forage worth a damn. I have no idea how the scoring works in that puzzle. Like I can clear chests just fine, but I don't think I've ever gotten an incredible foraging in my life. Like I just don't understand how the scoring is based. It's some weird thing where you have to like clear the chest as part of a combo or something, I think. And it's just never really made sense to me. It's like, but I can just clear the chest here, why do I have to set it up as a combo? It always seemed kind of weird to me. Hence, I am terrible, technically, at that puzzle. Oh, I don't know, I don't pay attention. There used to be forage ships, but I haven't really looked. It would be cool if there was some Kraken hunts, I guess, on Cerulean. The thing is it's sub-ocean, right? So I guess you would have to have an active subscription. You don't have to combo clear? Well then, I have no idea no idea how it is scored then. I feel like I sometimes do decently in it, like I go pretty fast, but then it's just like, you got a fine. I'm like, I disagree, I think I cleared those chests pretty fast, but if you say so, game. If you say so. Forage is similar to DNAV. When it comes to scoring, the more efficient you are with the moves, the higher you score. Man, that's another one too, is DNAV. I can keep it at like fine or good and rarely get like a burst of excellent. I feel though, like even with maximum efficiency DNAVing, it like the score is like so harsh. And it's so like RNG too, like half the time you're stuck like waiting for the pieces you need to spawn in to complete the constellations. And like even if you're quite efficient with the pieces, it feels like it's never enough to really like crank your score super high. I need some yellows. Agreed, RNG screws me all the time. Me and RNG are brutal enemies. Yeah, RNG in the puzzles for some of these puzzles is very brutal. Whenever I go on Carp, I feel like I'm in an abusive relationship where it will like just like kick the shit out of me sometimes, but then other times it will be like, oh, I'm sorry, I love you, here, have all the pieces that you need that like flow perfectly with the holes you're trying to fill. It's like it just keeps on leading you on. And then it just does that to keep you playing so it can abuse you further. It's like, no, please don't leave me, have a cookie. Yeah, exactly. I'm quitting Carp forever, I'm tired of getting 5 T pieces in a row. No, no, wait, here, you can have all the square pieces you want. I'll give you nothing but square pieces for a full round. Just don't leave me. Speaking of Carp, I might jump on Carp again here. I started some Carp at the beginning of the evening, and it didn't go too well. Oh, this guy literally says a lot of Carp empty. Oh my god! Oh, okay, I didn't realize our damage was so fucking high. Holy shit, yeah. We, like, need Carp, or we're going to fucking sink. Speaking of Carp, I guess this is a good time to pivot into it and try. Even if I do just fine, we need Carp, like, very badly. I don't want to put that there. This sucks ass. That's a fucking shit show, I don't want to deal with it. It's a very rough hole. I don't have anything to deal with it right now. I gotta like just cycle pieces. We need the elbow piece or whatever. I can't do anything with these. Ugh. Okay, whatever, we're just gonna have to go fast, I suppose. I can't even rotate my board. This sucks. I'm gonna get, like... I'm gonna just clear this, I think. And of course, the piece I need comes up as the next piece. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? This is not a carp evening at all. I'm too rusty at this puzzle. Is this? It does fit. Okay. I think I'm trying to like go too fast. That's what she said. That's a rough hole. I suppose. I feel like that's what he would probably say. I don't know. Suppose it depends on the context. Oh, here's all the square pieces. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's like, this is the abusive relationship state. Right now it's giving me the cookies, or it's like, here, have all the square pieces you like. I won't fuck you this time. Oh my god. Oh, it was nice, but it didn't give us the short piece at the end. Unfortunate. Just wait till you get to MP9, then I'm gonna give it to you. I feel like I haven't had MP9 in a while. I'm just way too rusty at this. I was like just blog posting to myself earlier, or whatever, as one does when they stream, but back when the blockades were running normally, I feel like I was de-rusted pretty well. But since there have been no blockades lately, I just haven't had a reason to carp too much lately, so I'm just so rusty at it. Just way too many layers have been accumulated. Then does not go there. Man, this hole is kind of screwed. We gotta gamble on the friggin' L piece, which is not ideal. But yeah, that works. I guess I'll take that for a rotation. That's fine. It's decent enough. I got this friggin' T, which I don't want to deal with. I can't. I got nothing for this freaking thing. I guess we're doing that. It's already botched. It's not even like a proper fit. God damn it. I feel like these pieces just do not fit any of these. The flow is just totally off. But that might just be rust also. It's probably just the way I'm setting these up, I think, is just not accommodating enough. Well, ship out of danger, slightly. I might jump back on TH here before my rating goes to shit so I can, Oh yeah, that's a fair job. I kinda want to jump off. Yeah, how about we... I think we're good on carp. I'm gonna just cheese it and jump off. Oh wait, we're not hauling. Where's haul? I just don't want my rating to tank back. It went down to distinguished the other day when I got a bad enough streak, which is like really bad. I want it to be at least respected, because I feel like if it's that distinguished, if I job for layers, people are gonna be like, oh my god, this guy's distinguished at carp, he doesn't have any idea what the fuck he's doing, don't hire that guy. The funny thing is though, and I was saying this earlier too, I feel like vamp carping has made me a worse normal carper. Because the way the holes flow in vamp carp is so much different than in normal carp. Like, not having to deal with any larger holes or whatever, I think it's made me lazy in normal carping. Like, it's made me much worse. If I had to puzzle and battle, it would take me 15 to 20 minutes before I'd start scoring decently. It's been forever since I've done anything but casually duty puzzle. Yeah, I like a lot of the time in carp, it takes me a long time to derust. It usually takes me, like, I don't know. I would have to, like, job for, like, probably 3 blockades or something to actually get back to a level where I can consistently, like, get MP 13 or something. And that's about where my skill usually caps out at. There's people that can, like, get, like, MP 20s or something consistently. Totally cracked. I think I remember, like, Charmander. There was a pirate named Charmander who always used to be very good at blockade carpentry. I did beat them on the incredible duty score one time, though. But only one time. I gotta have that blockade pay motivation. When it's like... When I know that you're getting paid 10k per break or whatever for Incredibles, or I think it's like 12k or something, my brain is like, there's money involved, you gotta do good now. If I'm not getting paid for tops... Man, that's right, I forgot, you could get paid tops in freaking blockades in like 2023 when the blockade scene was still active. And people were paying tops plus 999 per round. You could make like friggin' like 20k a round or something if you were a top carpenter. I was a real tryhard then. The greed neurons activated and made me perform really well. But alas, those days have not been around, because I think everyone just like actively had a consensus where it's like mercs cost way too much, so we're not gonna blockade anymore. Something like that. Tops has been around since like 2010. Yeah. I mean, it was just when I happened to come back to the game or whatever around 2023, the blockades are still happening pretty regularly. Oh, I didn't realize they stopped doing it. Well, it's like, I think they only broke it out during the blockades, because it was so, the pay was so competitive and the pay caps at 999, so I think as like extra incentive, they were just like, we're gonna pay tops as well on top of 999 pay per round. You stream at the weirdest hours, yo, what's up, Edge? Yeah, my sleep schedule is like really messed up right now. I decided, since this graveyard happened to be running right now, I would just turn on the stream and stream it to make treasure hauling for like 3 or 4 hours a little bit more interesting. I think there was a short period where people were doing tops in Atlantis. That would be cool. I wish they'd do tops in this graveyard, that would be neat. I'd be more inclined to stay on carp. The thing is though, most of the time, like, you don't really need carp too badly, except for weird situations where you accidentally get blasted by your own support ships, it seems. Sleep schedules are transactional. I need to get ready for work. Oh, did you just wake up? The classic wake up and catch 15 minutes of the vibe stream and then proceed to check in during break time. The classic vibe stream experience. Nailed it. How have things been though, man? How are things how are they hanging? What's new in the veg universe? The vegiverse. Things good? I feel like asking if things are good in this day and age is almost like the answer is like a given. Like, things are generally not going to be great, but like, are things are they serviceable at the very least? It's been a rough last few years. Generally not great. There it is. Although, wait, is it actually like bad? Like, what's going on? Because usually it's got to be like the transactional, you know, oh, you know, they're going decent, can't complain. But if they're genuinely not doing good on top of how shitty things already naturally are, then it's kind of bad. But generally not great is kind of like rough though, isn't it? Like, what's going on? My wife kicked me out, and I'm living with my parents for nearly 2 weeks now. What the fuck? Oh shit. Well, that fucking sucks ass. Wait, what the hell? Anyway, I gotta get ready for work. Oh shit. Whoa! Drops the lol emote on top after dropping that bomb. I'm sorry to hear that, man. If you want to, like, dump or something a bit later when you have time, feel free. Feel like I don't want to hold you up from getting ready for work or whatever, but that's quite a bomb to drop. That sucks ass, dude. You're a good man? Are you sure? Did you mean to say you're a good man? I feel like saying you're a good man has a different connotation. That sucks ass though. What the? I don't want to pry either is the thing. Like, how the hell did that happen though? I thought things were going good. That seems to have just kind of like come out of left field, but I guess that life does throw those curveballs sometimes. Sometimes those curveballs hit you right in the nuts. It seems like one of those instances. Long story. I'm actually running late now. Okay, just go, man. Just stop. Why are you watching this fucking stream? Get out of here, then. You're freaking... God, what is a good Aussie insult? I feel like tosser isn't... A tosser is one, but it wouldn't be appropriate here. It's gotta be like... Man, I had an Aussie buddy like years and years ago. We used to play like DayZ or something. I can't get into a story now. It'll fucking... Yeah, you dumb cunt. There you go. I guess that one will suffice. Dude, go. Don't be late for work. Get out of here, you dumb cunt. Now that's like Scottish though. I guess the Scottish use dumb cunt too sometimes. I'm trying to think of another one though. Oh, you bogan. That's it. That's the one. Get out of here, you bogan. I don't know if that is an Aussie thing, but I had an Aussie friend who used to use that one all the time. He'd always be calling people bogans. You sounded more like Chris O'Dowd from the IT crowd when you try that accent. Not familiar, but I'll take your word for it. I am the most, like, socially unconnected person. You and Veg should probably get on great. You guys, like, know actors and stuff. If you guys know popular TV names, You guys can talk about them all you like while I sit here alienated because I don't know like any TV shows or any actor names. Veg regularly refers to like famous people's names, and I'll just sit here and be like, that person. I'm a terminally online gamer who was raised via video games and internet culture, so my TV knowledge is significantly limited. That's okay though. You can make reference to them and I'll pretend I know what you're talking about. Man, I might switch up the tracks from funk. I feel like the funk has... We've listened to this playlist for one cycle. I might go back to the weird Donkey Kong Country Californication sound font list or something. The IT crowd though, like I've heard of the show. It was quite popular, I think. I've heard people say it was good. Here, let me oh, it's not a break though. Here, let me do this real quick. I have it up on a second tab. Yeah, we'll just put this back at the start, maybe, or... Here we go. I'm wasting hauling time. Okay, we're good. I don't know tons of actors, and I probably wouldn't recognize them IRL if I saw them. If you like British comedy, it's pretty good. I think out of all the different types of comedy, I am a pretty big fan of British. Like, I'm cultured enough to at least have seen, like, Monty Python and stuff like that. Well, like, not all of it. I've seen, like, some of, what is it, Fawlty Towers, but I've at least seen, like, Holy Grail and stuff. I know at least that. I know, like, some of the big classics. I do tend to prefer, I think, British humor over, like, American in a lot of cases. I guess it depends on the show. British is good, though. If you you won't like the show. I like British. British is always very like tongue-in-cheek type stuff, it seems. Or at least traditionally, and traditional British comedy is very tongue-in-cheek. Which is nice. But yeah, I'm like so bad with names. I like... Even for like my favorite bands and stuff, I oftentimes will not even know like the names of the band members. It's kind of fucking bad. Like I'm a huge Judas Priest fan, and I think the only person I know in Judas Priest is Rob Halford, the vocalist. I would have to like look up to see like who the drummer is, even though I should know his name because their drummer is a god. And like the guitarists or whatever, I just don't know their names, even though I probably should. Very bad with names in general. Actually, a funny story, I was like a year ago or whatever, or has it been 2 years at this point? You know you're like starting to acquire the years when like you can't, like the years start mixing together and you can't tell how many years it's been since something happened. But I was trying to get back into Magic the Gathering just for fun, just to like check up on the scene. Cause I was dusting off like an old collection or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, this game exists. I wonder if people still play this. Like, I wonder what's going on. It's been like over a decade since I played this. So I went to go like check it out or whatever and discovered that it's all like Commander now or whatever. It wasn't having I'm not a big fan of Commander. Like I don't really enjoy the format, but I went there for a few weeks over the course of like several months just to like try it out and give it a try. And there was one time I was just sitting at a group of randoms or whatever, And I'm like, oh hey, what's up guys? How's it going? So like, what's everyone's name or whatever? Like, getting introductions out of the way or whatever. Um, yeah, tongue in cheek, and they do subtle comedy really well. Yeah. No, I like that stuff a lot. Maybe I should check it out at some point.
Shiny.
Just to see, because I have heard good things about it. I've heard it mentioned, like name dropped by people. I don't know what Commander is. It's like it's all anyone plays in Magic the Gathering now. It's a format where it's a four-person free-for-all, and your deck has to be exactly 100 cards, and it has to not have any duplicates of any cards, unless it's like a very special exception. Like, I don't know. There's like certain rat cards or whatever. If the card says explicitly you can have more than one copy, then you're allowed to. But other than that, it's only one copy of each card. And then you also have like a static commander card that is always at the side of the table that you can summon by paying the card's cost or whatever. And your deck can only contain colors that match the colors of your commander. It's a neat concept. Like, I don't hate the format or the concept. What I hate is that it's literally 100% all anyone plays anymore. Like, basic Magic where you sit down for like a 1v1 or whatever. Except for like very rare circumstances where like people will run Pauper sometimes, where it's like a all common cards only format. Which I loved. That was like probably my favorite time while revisiting, was playing in a Pauper tournament or whatever with some guy's borrowed deck. That was really fun. I enjoyed that because it was like a classic deck where you could have 4 copies of a card or whatever, and it ran like a standard deck engine. But now it's like, no, everyone, like every night when you go to Friday Night Magic, it's fucking it's Commander, and I hate it because it's all anyone plays. Like, to me, Commander would be like, I don't know, something I play maybe once a month for fun. But it's like the entire, even Wizards or whatever, their entire marketing scheme, like they make pre-constructed Commander decks now. Like, it's the whole game is Commander. Sorry, this turned into a much longer rant than I meant for it to be about friggin' MTG. The point of the story was I had sat down for introductions or whatever, at a Commander night or whatever, and everyone like had shared their names or whatever, and then like halfway through the game I forgot a guy's name, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, I forgot your name, what was it? And I often have to do this because my short-term memory when it comes to remembering names is horrible. It's so bad. I feel like there's other people I've met who are like this, but mine, like, it feels like exceptionally bad. Like, I can virtually never remember anyone's name the first time I hear it. I have to, like, I don't know, if I see you at a Commander night for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks in a row, then your name will sink in. I feel like my brain just works this way, where it's like it refuses to retain information unless it's deemed necessary. And people's names are not necessary unless my brain has learned that I will see them multiple times. And then my brain is like, okay, you should probably learn their name at this point. But anyways, the funny part about it was, the guy that I asked, I'm like, sorry man, I forgot, what was your name again? And he paused. And it like took him a minute or whatever, and he's like, and I don't know what his name was, it was like Brian or whatever, insert name here. And I'm like, wait a second, it took you a second to remember what it was. The guy forgot his own name for a second. I think, yeah, I don't know if he was trying to play it off, he was like, oh, I was trying to like come up with like a fake name or whatever. But I think actually he might have had a brain fart where he forgot his own name for a second. I don't know. It was funny. Got a bit of a laugh from the table. Anyways, that was my MTG rant for the evening, I guess. Man. I miss old school Magic, man. And that's the other thing, too, I'm sorry, just the cherry on top of the Magic the Gathering rank, because I don't touch it anymore. I'm completely out of it, which is unfortunate, because I enjoyed the social element of going to the place. there is like a little game shop or whatever. Like I liked going to the game shop just to hang out or whatever. But if I'm not gonna be like playing any of the games that are there or spending any money, it just feels kind of weird. But they've leaned into this thing called Universes Beyond, which is like a marketing gimmick or whatever, where they will bring in different IPs and do crossover cards, kind of like, you know, fan-made cards used to be way back in the day. Like, oh, imagine if you had like imagine if Batman was a Magic the Gathering card or whatever. Like, you know, what you would do with your friends or whatever. You'd come up with like fake Magic cards. Well, it's an actual thing now. It's actually like a big selling point of the franchise or whatever. And so, you know, one of the big ones was like Lord of the Rings or whatever. Originally, and that one was okay. I'm like, okay, that's kind of Magic adjacent, you know, Lord of the Rings fantasy crossover. That's actually like kind of a cool one. But they were bringing other ones too. It would be like, oh, we'll do like Transformers this time. And some people hated that, and in my mind, I'm like, well, I think you could make a case for Transformers. Like, there was like Phyrexian technology or whatever in Magic the Gathering, and that's kind of Magic adjacent. It's kind of stretching it a little bit, but you know, I'm not too offended by that one. They did like Warhammer, for example, which I think also could be kind of Magic adjacent, but now they're going really fucking like off the rails. And I think the point where I drew the line or whatever was one of the more recent ones was SpongeBob SquarePants. And I'm like, dude, you've lost your fucking mind. Like, you've lost the plot at this point. Like, what are you fucking doing? Like, I'm sorry, I'm out. Like, I'm not playing this if you're printing that shit. Like, it's too much. Oh, Lord. Yeah, man, like, I thought some of them were like, okay, it's like, okay, you're being kind of cheeky with it. It's like, this isn't quite Magic adjacent, but it's a cool IP, I'll let it slide. But now it's just like, they're doing everything. It's like, the latest one that they came out with was Sonic the Hedgehog, and it's like, I have nothing against Sonic. Like, that's fine, Sonic's cool, and I'm happy, I guess, for the Sonic fan base. If you're into Sonic, I guess that's a win for you, but it's like, it's just not, like, Sonic isn't Magic adjacent, I'm sorry. It's just not. It's not even close. So up next is whenever there's a new movie released, they'll have an MTG tie-in. Yeah, it's basically just like, I feel like the M in MTG now is just like marketing the Gathering is what it is. It's just a gigantic marketing IP. It's just, they've lost it, really. And when you combine that with the fact that everything is now manufactured for the Commander format, as like kind of like that's their main product that they focus on now, is making these releases for the Commander format. It's like old school Magic is, at least in like local game shops, as something you go to participate in, it's pretty much dead. It's like you can go there for a new release night or whatever. Like I went there for a draft night during, there was a set called, what was it? Wilds of Eldraine, I think it was, which was like it was like a fantasy, or no, fairy tale. It was like a fairy tale based set, which I'm like, okay, that's cool enough, I guess. That's fine. I didn't buy any of the products, but I went there, and there was a regular who was there who was like very talented. He was basically like the best guy or whatever in the local scene there, or whatever you want to call it. And I was just like, hey man, I'm not playing tonight. Would you mind if I just like watch you draft and kind of like see your thought process or whatever, just for fun? He's like, yeah, just like grab a chair or whatever. You can like just watch me like unbox these or whatever. I just like shot the shit with him for the evening. It was fun. Got to see like what his picks were or whatever, and like his thought process, which is honestly the funnest part for me of Magic the Gathering is just like the theory crafting for decks or whatever. Which, ironically enough, like, Commander offers a lot of that. I don't want Commander to be the only thing, you know? It's like when I see a deck engine, I like to be able to, like, you know, change the weighting of certain cards. It's like, sometimes I want 4 copies, you want to run 2 or 3 copies. Part of the fun is being able to, like, weight certain cards or whatever, but I don't know, man. The time commitment for drafting a Commander deck from scratch is fucking way too high. Because you have to find 100 unique cards that all synergize together pretty decently.
It's like, I don't know, man, homebrewing something like that. It just, I was trying it at one point, and it just takes so long. Way too big a time commitment. And then also, like, I don't even like the free-for-all format. I would much rather play the classic 1v1. Hey, my hull is actually still doing decently despite blabbing so much. Oh my god, Appalling's got the classic appalling score for chests. Absolutely appalling. But yeah, anyways. Draft nights, yeah. You can still kind of play traditional Magic at draft nights for like a set release because everyone just does a booster draft then that night. So you can play a standard deck then, which is kind of nice. But yeah, long gone are the days where, you know, you walk into a card shop and like everyone is just playing some standard, just playing 1v1 matches and like, you know, talking shop about different theories or whatever, cracking booster packs to like improve the current block or whatever, like the current block deck. It's done. It doesn't exist anymore. It's like commander or bust. I went there for like 1 or 2 months straight. I made a pauper deck. I actually shelled out a little bit of money to make a pauper deck, which is all commons and uncommons. And I was there for like a month, and I would always be asking, anyone want to like, you know, run a few pauper rounds or whatever? And just no one wants to. Everyone is only there for commander. It makes me so sad. I cry. I think I would get bored always having to play the same format. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me of another time I was there, which was fun and kind of heartwarming. A guy was there with his kid, and it was his kid, and it was a guy and his dad and his kid. It was like a family, and they came in, and everyone was there like playing Commander or whatever, and I was one of the only people who was not playing Commander. And I was just kind of like hanging out, and they brought a set of their own cards or whatever. None of them were like exceedingly rare, but they were all super old because it was the guy's dad's cards, so it was like all the old stuff, like Ice Age or whatever. And it, they had a bunch of decks that they had made to play or whatever. And we sat down and we played a two-headed giant, which was fun. We played two-headed giant with a bunch of old school legacy cards, like all the old sets. It was super fun. Because there was none of this super like power-crept old school shit. It was all just like the old shitty cards. A lot of the cards that had like drawbacks and shit on them. Like the guy had a goblin deck and it was a lot of the old shitty goblins that were like, they would have drawbacks, like this goblin can't block or whatever, right? Which was fun. Like I miss those cards, man. I miss like the cards that had drawbacks on them where it was like you get an advantage on them based on whatever color it is you're playing, but then it also comes with like a, you know, like a flavor drawback or something. Like you're running a burn deck, your goblins are all hyper aggro, but like they can't block or something, or like they can't attack unless other creatures are attacking with them. Shit like that. But anyways, that was a fun session. I think that was probably one of the funnest ones I had, like revisiting. But very unorthodox, and I'm pretty sure, I think that guy, like they'd probably end up building for like the standard commander formats, I think, as they spent more time at the shop or whatever. But yeah, it seems like there would be a loss of creativity in how you play. I don't know. Yeah, it's that. And for commander, for me, like, just in games in general, I've just never really liked the free-for-all format because I feel like it detracts a little bit from the game itself and it introduces like a political element. You know, it almost becomes like a game of Risk or something where it's like there's a politics game involved. And it's no longer just about like how well your deck performs or like, I don't know, like the luck of the draw or whatever, but it introduces that new element of like how well can you play the table? Like how well can you convince everyone that you're not a threat and to go kill everyone else first before they target you, right? And it's like that becomes like part of the game. And to me, it's like when I'm playing Magic the Gathering, I want the experience that I personally want. I know not everyone is the same. Like it's a very multifaceted hobby or whatever. But for me, the enjoyment I get out of it is like seeing how well your deck engine performs. Like how consistent is it? How well does it perform against another certain matchup? This monkey solo is throwing me off. Yeah, I don't know. It's that, and then it's like, you know, fine tuning your deck once you've like got the engine, like the core engine down. It's like making fine tuning adjustments or whatever. And the thing with Commander is that even within the confines of a 100 card deck with 100 unique cards, it's like you can play that same deck probably like 5 different times and never get the same hand. Which is fine, that's cool. It does kind of incentivize some creativity in how you play your deck and your hand that you're dealt. But it does, I feel like, it detracts a little bit from the classic experience of, oh, my deck is a little bit too weighted towards, like, oh, it's got, like, too many lands in it, or not enough lands. Or I've got too many burn spells in here, maybe I need to, like, replace a few burn spells with some creatures, or, I don't know, maybe I've got too many counter spells, maybe I want to, like, replace those with something a little bit more late game focused or something. I don't know. All of that decision making is like very much skewed when in a Commander format. But yeah. Anyways, there is the State of Magic update that you never asked for. Springboarded completely off of my failure to be able to recall names fluently. I enjoyed the TED Talk. You're welcome. Thank you for attending. I could go on a subsequent TED Talk about the state of Pokemon cards if you'd like as well. But that's fine. I don't think we need that. The long and the short of the Pokemon cards is they are expensive as fuck, and they... Bulk? I don't know what I was trying to say there. I think I was trying to say something like they're like out of stock everywhere. They're scalped to shit. And they're expensive as fuck. Which is sad, because it would be fun, I think, to do Pokemon card rips if they were just, like, more readily available and not, like, everyone, like, scrambling to get them, like they're, like, some sort of limited edition crack cocaine. But they really are the modern crack, the cardboard crack. They're just... They go into, like, Costco shelves or whatever, or, like, any retail store, and they're gone, like, instantaneously, and it's like, okay, well... Guess I'm not doing that as, like, a fun little stupid hobby to throw money at. Have you looked into the One Piece TCG? I have not, but I have heard of it. I've heard it's actually quite popular. I've heard that one is actually doing quite well. If I was gonna look into a TCG, I don't know, I might look into that one. The thing with One Piece for me is I've never been a big fan of the art style, unfortunately. Which is sad, because I feel like thematically I would be all about it, because it's pirates, right? Like, what's not to love about pirates? I've just never gotten into it. I think it's just the art style is not one that, like, clicks with me too much, personally. Which is, again, it's unfortunate, because I think I would have fun with it. It's the same issue as Pokemon, tough to get packs, older packs anyway. That one is, like, kind of newer, though, isn't it? Hasn't the One Piece one only been out since, like, I don't know. I feel like it's, what, if I had to guess, like, 2023-ish? Like, it's relatively new, isn't it? Unless I'm mistaken there. Which I might be. I don't know why I burned that red. I just couldn't find a way to get it to the top. I should have probably spent some time on trying to get that one up to the top. I don't know how far back One Piece TCG goes, though. I have to go check. I don't play it. I'm operating off of what I've been told by others. No one in my sphere has been into it themselves. But I think, like, just through the grapevine from, like, some videos I've seen, like, it's popular, like, it's doing well. God, I don't know what happened to Lord Kana. July 2022 in Japan. Yeah, that makes sense. It seemed quite popular, though, like, lots of demand for it. I don't know whatever happened to Lorcana, man. People were talking like a lot about that one when it first came out, and I'm like, I'm gonna pass on this. Like, I'm not gonna like ride this hype wave or whatever. It's Disney, sure, it's got like the IP or whatever to back it, I suppose. But like the first couple of sets had some like hype behind them, and then I just haven't really like heard much about it since then. Like all the hype for it, I feel like it's like not breaching. It's not breaching the YouTube algorithm, anyways. I guess you can put it that way. You never even heard about it? Well, I guess that's also kind of a testament, maybe, to how much of the ice it didn't crack, I suppose. But yeah, it was like Disney's attempt to kind of try to get into the trading card scene. First chapter or whatever, which was their name for the first set, was like very, very popular, I think. But I don't know. I feel like Disney as a whole has kind of like just fallen off. Like, they kind of just like ruin all the IPs that they touch. Like, I feel like they ruined Star Wars. Like, Star Wars is kind of just dead now. I'm not really into TCGs, so it's not surprising I've not heard about it. Yeah, fair enough. I'm not really into TCGs anymore either. There's like none of them really that have seemed interesting. I guess maybe it's just because like I'm older now too. Like maybe that's also something to do with it, but I don't know. I have one of the regulars that shows up here quite often, plays some Yu-Gi-Oh! But I tried Yu-Gi-Oh! Several years ago as well, and man, like it's a very... The card mechanics in that game are insane. I don't know if I could ever really get into it too much. They're just very, like, complicated. Like, all the cards do such random stuff. Man, vilify me if you want, but I think Disney saved Star Wars from George Lucas. Really? That's it. No, okay, well, this is actually interesting, because I would be interested to hear what your take is on that. Because, well, here's the thing. I wasn't a fan of, it was, what is it, The Last Jedi. I think it was the last one I saw. And I basically wanted to walk out of the theater when I saw that one. That was my take on it. But I'm open to hearing thoughts. Because honestly, I think I haven't heard anyone say that they've enjoyed the new changes. So I would be very interested to hear what you've liked about it. Because here's the thing, I haven't seen any series like, what is it? Like The Mandalorian, for example. I haven't seen that one. So if that is a good series, for example, I haven't seen any part of it. I've seen like a few clips, I think, of like Boba Fett. Because I am a big Boba Fett fan, and the few clips I saw of him were kind of cool. I saw one where like he like uses like his rocket launcher on his back or whatever. He uses that or some shit to, like, shoot down like some ship or something. And he like turns like the guy like congratulates him and says like nice shot or whatever. And Fett's like, I was aiming for the other one. Which, like, I thought that was cool. That was kind of in character because it built on his character to be someone who's like, he's revered as like this feared bounty hunter or whatever, but also he slips up sometimes, and it seems like it kind of like built on the whole Sarlacc pit thing where it's like, oh yeah, like he's feared but he has slip ups from time to time. I thought that was kind of cool. That was like an interesting direction to take the character. That was neat. I liked that. What I didn't like though was, like, I think they fucking killed Luke's character to me. They had such an opportunity to like build Luke into like a mentor or whatever, and I feel like they shat the bed with it. It made me real sad. They did not take Luke's character in the direction I would have hoped for, and I don't know. It made me basically not interested in the franchise anymore. Although, also, I guess to be fair, I'm not sure, was Rogue One... Rogue One was Disney era, right? I think? Because they did a good job in Rogue One, I think. I'm a pretty big Rogue One fan. I did see Rogue One, and I was a fan of that. I thought that was a great film. Some people are not a fan. I've heard like some people are not a fan of Rogue One, but Rogue One was Disney? Okay, okay. I can give them credit there then. I enjoyed Rogue One quite a bit. I think that was very well done. I liked the darker turn or whatever they took on Rogue One. That was good. That was nice. I forget his name, the droid. K something. He was good. I think all the characters are pretty well done. Some of them are a little bit one-dimensional, I think I've heard some people say, but like on the whole, I think it was a well-executed story. It was nice. The murder bot, yeah, that guy. Don't get me wrong, they didn't do well with episodes 8 and 9, but they're no worse, in my opinion, than episodes 1 to 3. Oh no, for sure, that's the thing too, is... I don't know what it is lately, and maybe it's like the younger generation discovering them or whatever. Like, man, I feel bad for the younger generation, because I've heard, like, there's like Zoomers or whatever that are out there watching Star Wars for the first time. Like, there was a VTuber or whatever that I used to watch. And she was like, I'm gonna watch like Star Wars for the first time, whatever. And their experience of going through it is they start with episodes 1 to 3. And it's like, dude, no, don't start with episodes 1 to 3, please, for the love of God. Like, do yourself a fucking favor and like watch 4, 5, and 6 first. Just like, get the core essence of what made it good first. Please. And then like, after that, you can start exploring the other shit. But I think what is happening is that like the younger generations are watching 1, 2, and 3, getting this like sour taste in their mouth because all they see is the memes, and then they're not taking the rest of it seriously, and it's like, oh yeah, Star Wars sucks or whatever. It's like, well, you basically drank the sour milk first, and now now you think that all milk is bad or something. It's like, man, I don't know. The only issue with Boba Fett series is that half of it was The Mandalorian. I haven't... Oh, is there a dedicated Boba Fett series? Is that what those clips are from? Because I thought he made a cameo. Because I don't have Disney Plus or whatever. I've never actually seen it. I've only seen little clips here and there. I was under the impression that Fett like made a cameo in The Mandalorian. I didn't realize that he got his own series. Which, like, the only thing that would probably sell me on a Disney Plus subscription at any point would probably be Fett. Because, I am kind of high-key... I love Fett. He's my favorite character in the universe. in Star Wars universe. He's my favorite, man. Rogue One was Disney. That was what I was gonna say. I liked Rogue One, and I liked Solo. I haven't seen Solo yet, actually. I remember I complained at the start. I think I missed the point of it, but like when he says like "kick it" or whatever in the, I think I was basically at my like freaking like I was kind of done with Disney at that point after Last Jedi. I was kind of like, dude, they fucked my boy Luke so badly that like I don't want to watch anything Disney related anymore. So like I never saw Solo or anything. From the trailer or whatever, I didn't understand that like they were trying to like portray his character as like the young and peppy Solo or whatever. So I got pissed off when he said like "kick it" or whatever. I'm like, no, it's supposed to be punch it. You're not doing it right. you ruined it. It's like it went over my head that they were trying to like make him a more peppy character. I don't know. I feel like the marketing for the movie might have not even been the best direction then or something. I don't know. They didn't hit me with it. If you want to enjoy the franchise, you gotta start with the trilogy first. Hell yeah, the OGs. He did make an appearance in Mandalorian, and like 1 or 2 seasons later, he had his own show. Oh, that's sick. I didn't know he had his own show. I may be persuaded to do a little bit of pilfering on the high seas. Because, man, I don't know. Just don't think there's enough, like... there's not enough value in Disney Plus for me to like go out of my way to like sub to that, you know? I can't think of anything else I would even watch that Disney offers. But if they got Fett, I might have to find a way to acquire viewing access. I like Django. I wasn't like the biggest Django fan as a kid, but as I've gotten older, I kind of appreciate Django's character. I think looks both ways. I like the cool element of him. Like I like that he's like the bounty hunter or whatever. But I thought like I don't know. I didn't think he did anything too cool. But the one line that he says at one point or another when he's like, "I'm just a simple man trying to make his way in the galaxy," I think that is his character. You know, he's not like a Jedi with superpowers. He's not the main character basically. He's just a guy trying to make his way in the universe, and his preferred way of doing that is bounty hunting, right? And it's just him and his kid, and he's doing the best he can to like teach his kid how to like do his trade or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, he's a sick character. I like him. Oh, I like Django because his suit is badass. Okay, well you can like that too. But that's the thing. If you're gonna like Django just for the aesthetic, it's like. I feel like Boba did it first, you know? Boba was the OG, Django just borrowed his aesthetic. Even though in a weird way, it's like Boba is his son. I feel like Boba does it better. But Boba is dark gray and green or whatever. Yeah, I guess if you prefer the silver aesthetic, that's fine, that's fair. I like the green version because it's more like beat up. It looks like he's taken battle damage or whatever, you know? He's seen some shit. I like that, like the beat up look. Also, the thing, I ranted about this to someone else that usually frequents the stream, but I love Fett because he's like the incarnation of a guy like who actually knows how to negotiate. He's like a freelancer. He's got that freelancer spirit, and I think like his dialogue is just so beautifully written, and everything about his character, the way everything is conveyed without dialogue with Fett's character in the original in Empire, is just so beautifully orchestrated. The way, you know, how, like, when Vader singles him out, he's like, "No disintegrations," and he points at Fett. And it, like, that conveys so much, because it's like, it means that those two have a history. It means that they've worked together in the past. And Vader is singling him out. He's like, "You know that one time you fucked up when you disintegrated the guy I wanted you to bring in? Yeah, like, don't do that again. Like, you fucked up that one time, remember? No disintegrations." And then the response, the one-liner, the "as you wish," in that badass voice, is so good, man. It's so nice. And that's all it takes, is he says one line, and it conveys so goddamn much. And it's great, too, because it's like, it contrasts so much with everyone else. You see all the, like the Imperial like lapdogs or whatever, where they're all like, "Oh yes, as you wish, oh Lord Vader," and they're all like scared about it or whatever. But Fett, he's like cool about it. He's like, "As you wish." He's just like, he doesn't care. He's not like, he doesn't sound like he's being pussy whipped or whatever. He's just like, you know, okay, I know the terms of the contract. That's the way he delivers it, you know. The deliverance is good. Kind of like Snake Eyes in G.I. Joe. I'm not familiar, but I will probably have to go look up some clips of him now, because if you're saying he's Fett adjacent with like silent delivery or whatever, or like minimalistic dialogue, that sounds sick. We may have to check that out after. When we're done hauling treasure here, maybe I'll go. We can check out some clips. Oh, Snake Eyes doesn't speak? Oh damn, that's cool. I was watching, randomly, I happened across this, yesterday, I think it was, actually. Just a random recommended YouTube video about how Star Wars was like originally almost meant to be a silent film, and how like the soundtrack or whatever it like carries it. It was neat. The guy that made it brought up some like cool points or whatever about how well Star Wars works as a silent film. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I can. I'll get the link afterwards. It's a good. It's just a little like 10-minute video. It's a neat little watch if you're a Star Wars fan. It shows some like different scenes, and like if you look at it in context from a silent film, you're like, oh yeah, you know what? Like actually, if they literally said nothing in this whole film, or like during this whole scene, like it actually still carries a lot of weight. Like you know what's going on. Which I guess is probably part of the magic of the original trilogy. Is just like how well it was shot and directed. Not to mention, it's like how Lucas, like he used a lot of traditional fairy tales or whatever, like traditional storytelling when he was designing the story for it. So it's like a lot of tried and true techniques were used when assembling the story, which is, you know, helps it out a bit because it doesn't deviate too much from kind of what the brain expects in a, you know, a high adventure story. Yeah, I mean the scores in the movie are like their own characters. Yeah, no, he talks about that in the video. He's like, it's almost as if like the movie was almost like a backdrop for John Williams' score, because it's like John Williams' score is basically the fucking movie in a lot of cases, which I can very much agree with. Man, I'm just gonna say, like, the Battle of Hoth for me is like the peak of Star Wars. It's my favorite scene in the whole thing. I'm guessing for a lot of people it might be as well. I think I like Hoth a little bit more than most people, though. Like, I'm a super Hoth nerd. I love everything about Hoth. The everything. Just like why they're on the planet, like the circumstances that led them to get there. You know, how they have to like adapt all the machinery to operate in the cold. They're like how the Empire like can't just like land directly because everything would freeze up or whatever, which, by the way, side note, which is part of the reason why, at least in the later Battlefield games that I've seen, I'm not a big fan of like TIE fighters flying around on Hoth, and or like spaceships in general, because I think it kind of like it's not what would you say, it's not faithful to the originals. It's like, shouldn't they be like freezing up or whatever? Like, you shouldn't have starfighters on Hoth. The whole reason they're using snow speeders is because they adapted like moving ships, like things they would use to tow around supplies or whatever to like work in the cold. It was a very like makeshift fight, which I really like quite a bit. But anyways, the setup enhances the scenes for sure. Yeah. It's Star Trekky instead of being Star Warsy. If you mean when they bring in like starfighters like on the surface or whatever, I think so. Yeah. It's too much like I don't know. The thing that makes Hoth so special is how makeshift the battle is from both sides, really, because again, it's like, you know, Vader like scolding fucking whatever the hell his name is, Admiral Ozzel, I think. Admiral Ozzel came out of light space too close to the system. The rebels are alerted to her. Like, and then it's just like the Imperials have to adapt their strategy. The rebels have to adapt because it's in the cold, so they're not using their friggin' their mainstay of their army or whatever. And then it's just cool that it's like a fighting retreat, where it's like, I just love that, where it's like, we have to get the fuck out of here, but we're not giving up, right? I love that in just about any war motif, where it's like you have to buy time for something to get out, and you know you're fucked, but it's like you're making like a last stand. I love last stands in media. They're always fucking cool. So it's like, man, these monkey noises though. They go hard. What is it? What was I saying? I was rambling about last stands, yeah. Hoth, it's not quite a last stand or whatever, but it kind of feels like it, you know? With the monkey noises. I love this remix. This guy came out with this only 12 days ago. It was by FX Snowy. He did basically some what was this again? By the way, Red Hot Chili Peppers, that's it. God, the name was slipping my mind. Yeah, he did the entire album with the Donkey Kong Country 2 sound font, which is pretty impressive. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's quite a big one. It's a big project for him. It's pretty neat. But yeah, anyways. That whole rant about Hoth was also just like segue into this like I guess like just talking up John Williams more is that like the Battle of Hoth, the soundtrack for it is just so freaking good. Like if you just listen to his one that one track, the Battle of Hoth, John Williams, like it tells the story by itself. You don't even need the walker, you don't need the visuals. It's just you listen to the track and you can hear the back and forth and like the impending tension and everything. It's just so good, man. I love it. Anyways, I'll stop nerding out over friggin' Hoth. Oh, what's up, Veg? Welcome back. RHCP worked with Grant Kirkhope. Just name dropping random people. Wait a minute, no, Grant Kirkhope. Wait, I know that name though. I've heard that. If I were to Google that, I bet you I would know who that's associated with. I should know that name. Wait, Grant Kirkhope. I know that though. What the fuck? I'm so bad at names, dude. I know the name. I'm familiar. Screw it, I'm Googling it. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, yeah, okay, yeah, he did all the, he's the rare guy. Right. What's his name? Oh, I'm thinking of, what's his name? Robert Beanland, I think, was the other big rare guy, right? Unless I'm crazy. For whatever reason, Grant Kirkhope doesn't stick in my mind as much as Robert Beanland, and I don't know why that is. I should know. I should at least I like recognize the name. But wait, RHCP, that I'm not as familiar with. I would need to. Who is RHCP? Oh, Red Hot. Okay, never mind. It's abbreviated Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm just a freaking idiot. That's just me being a dumbass. Sorry, I'm like puzzle brain too. I'll use that as an excuse. In brackets, I wouldn't have gotten the abbreviation anyways, but I'll use the fact that I'm busy hauling treasure as an excuse. Did you see that video where Steven Spielberg rug pulls on stage a compliment on Catherine Kennedy and praises John Williams instead? No, I haven't. He's still playing Battleships. Dude, look at this. Oh wait, did the support leave already? Oh, I think some of the support left. Shit. This is so cool though. In this, we're doing like a Haunted Seas run. It's called a Hyper Backwall. This guy is running like 7 ships or whatever to run covering fire while we haul treasure out of the ocean of all these like ghost ships. It's fucking sick. It's badass. I think this is probably one of the more badass events that happens in this game. It's got like, it's a line of like 7 war frigates or something, which are the second largest ship in the game, and they're all always doing like a full broadside of cannons the entire time. I feel like even if you're not into puzzle pirates, you have to at least admit that this is fucking badass. It's fucking cool, man. I'll take your word for how complicated that is. It's actually less complicated than it sounds, I think. But it does take some coordination, a little bit. I gotta go to work, I'll be back later. Okay, fair enough, I forgot, you gotta get going. Alright, you take it easy, Veg, we'll talk later. Have a good one, take care, mate. See ya. Bye. Have a good day at work, if it's possible. Have the best day you can. We'll talk if you get on break. But yeah, anyways, what were we on about? Star Trekky versus... That's another interesting thing, is Star Trekky versus Star Warsy. I've been meaning... You know what I was watching, like, probably, like, at the start of the month, or, like, about a month ago? I was watching the old, Sinbad the Sailor. Like, the live action. Because that used to come on when I was a kid, and I'm like, damn, you know... I want to, like, see some, like, high-adventure media of some kind. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, like... Xena existed, and like Sinbad the Sailor existed. Let me try watching that again. And the TV show from like the 90s or 2000s? Yeah, it was from, it's from the 90s, I'm pretty sure. It's like a 90s adaptation of the old story of like Sinbad the Sailor or whatever. And it's like, it's not like super good or whatever. Like I think on IMDb or whatever, it got like a 7 out of 10 or whatever. But man, a part of me was like, it was cheesy but entertaining. Yeah, exactly. That was exactly the vibe I got from it when rewatching. I was like, you know what? This is cheesy as hell. But I was sitting there and I'm like, dude, in this fucking like AI hype era, I'm like, dude, you know, like, I want to see the cheesy. Give me back the cheesy. Give me the cheesy, real live action 90s shit. I will take that any day of the week over all this AI generated bullshit. Like, I just want something with some soul to it, you know? And, like, the writing is not the best. I think the one thing that's really fun to see in it is, like, the settings. Like, the sets. Oh, okay, we're taking on some damage here. Are we okay? I'm gonna... Wait a second. Don't tell me we sank. Do not tell me we sank. Oh, I'm jumping on Carp. Fuck this. What the fuck is going on? Dude, we've taken way too much damage. What the fuck? No, 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 no. Dude, no, wait, this is, yeah, good luck. Oh, fuck me. Oh, he got back into position. Okay, holy shit, dude, I'm scared now. This is like how long have we been going for? This is almost like, I've only been streaming for 2.5 hours, so I guess that's how long it's been. It's felt like 3 hours, though. The other day, a ship sank. It was Chef David's ship. We lost like 3 hours worth of treasure hauling. His ship sank. It's rare, but man, it happens. Oh, fuck my life. It was sad, man. I was sad to lose the time, but I was sadder for Chef David and his ship, because it was dripped out, man. It had like custom paint job and like furniture and everything. Because like he was really confident going in. I always think in the back of my mind, like, you gotta be crazy to bring in like a custom ship to one of these things. But yeah, it was sad, man. I was more sad, I think, for his ship sinking. R.I.P. Oh shit. I am, like, not in carp mode at all. Okay, we got a nice easy one here. I gotta not commentate what I'm doing in carp, though, because... Oh, no! No way! No, you can't be serious, dude. No. No way. No. What the fuck, dude? No. Off of a bump. Fuck my life. Like a chained bump. Eye patch, dude. Nope. Dude, that sucks. Fuck me. What a start to the weekend. I'm sad, man. 2.5 hours worth of hauling work down the drain. But you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way, I guess. Because, I mean, that's what makes these runs, like, interesting, I suppose. But man, it sucks. Me booty! Me shiny treasure! It's like fucking 100k worth of fucking chests down the drain, dude. Whatever. I didn't know you took damage off a chain bump. Dude, I feel like the amount of damage that it took was insane, though. Like, because we were like, I think like 75 or 80%. I feel like that was a high amount of damage for whatever the fuck happened. Man. Let's see. No hook hand, no eye patch. I already had the peg leg. Feels bad, man. Welp. Anything else happening? Nope. I think it was higher than 80 though. It was like 97-ish. Maybe it was, I don't know. I might have missed a move or something. I thought he was safe when he got back in line with the support ships, but... Man. That's too bad. Anyways. Let's, I guess one thing we could do is just, we could watch some freaking clips or something. I want to see that, what's his name? That Snake Eyes guy or whatever. G.I. Joe, 'cause I've never heard of that guy before. Hold on, wait. Satu 1 PM GT, another hyper? Take a look. Wait, what is that noise? Wait. I think my Puzzle Pirates client is bugged. It's like making a wind noise or something. You don't hear anything? There's a very quiet, like, wind sound. Like, extremely quiet. Hold on. Let me... I'm gonna relog really quick. No, I can still hear it. What the fuck? Whoa, dude, that's weird. I just... Oh, there we go. I closed it completely, and it went away. There was like a weird audio bug on the client. Let's see, current time, GT. 2 a.m. Oh, they're talking about, like, it's gonna be in, like, fucking 12 hours or something. Okay. Let's see here. The client was silently crying for you because of that, the sinkage. That's a brutal sink, man. I think we were getting ready to leave, too. Like, we were pretty close. Possibly. Actually, I don't know what the chest count was at. Wasn't it at, like, 400 at least? We probably still had another hour or something to go. That's crazy, though. That's 2 sinks in, Oh, I should probably... I like to keep track of my sinks. I sometimes forget, though. Keep track of them on here. I think this is probably inaccurate because I forget so often to update it, but I think I paid for one earlier, and then we just got another one, so we're at 89. I really want to get a patch eye. I've never had a patch eye in this game, ever. This peg leg that I got, apparently this is all the way back in freaking 2023. It's hard to believe it was that long ago. I only started coming back in like 2023, I think. Or was it 2022? I forget. Yeah, it was at the end of 2022 I started playing again. I've only ever gotten one injury, though, ever. In all the years of playing this. One day we'll get that patch eye. Anyways, Yeah, I kind of want to check out some clips maybe. That would be kind of cool. One injury across all your pirates. Yeah, actually that's not true. I got remarkably lucky on one of my ults that happened to, for whatever reason, be on a sync run, and my ult has only ever sank one time, and they got a peg leg out of the one sync that they ever got. So they're 1 for 1 on injuries on syncs, which is kind of insane. I don't know what the chance of it is, but yeah. Other than that, that's nuts. It is nuts. It's crazy. But other than that, my luck is actually the opposite when it comes to injuries. Across all the years, which includes many years back in like the old days of the game or whatever, which I don't know how many years that would be. That might have been like what, 5 years maybe, 5 or 6, 4 to 6 years. I'm not sure. Back when the game was in its prime or whatever, and then I quit for a long time. Then I'm back now. But in all that time, I've only ever gotten those 2 injuries, and I'm up to like on my main pirate. I'm at like close to 90 now. So I don't know. I used to hate injuries and paid to have my main's hook and peg leg fixed 3 times, and then gave up. I kind of like them. I like the hook hand looks cool in Rumble. I think you look like a badass in Rumbles when you have a hook hand. You look like you're gonna like jab someone with it. Also, I think it has like it gives you an actual like different drop pattern, I believe, if you have a hook hand, which is kind of neat. Nice little detail. But the eye patch, like I feel like it's just the quintessential. It's like you look like you're a veteran at that point. Okay, I think we can just do like desktop capture would be fine. Go to some YouTube. See if there's any like weird recommendations. This is my my stream browser, so everything that's on here has been it's an algorithm based on everything we've watched on stream. So I don't know what we've got on here. Well, of course Trump is in the news. I don't know. Oh yeah, I saw this on another feed before, the Pokemon Kart 64. I feel like I kind of want to try that out at some point. Let's see here. Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe. Is it from this? Or is it from like... Oh, here's Snake Eyes. Season 1 G.I. Joe appearances compilation. Who is this?
The notion
Oh my god.
that the G.I. Joe team could breach these defenses was totally ludicrous.
You were saying?
He's lowering a radioactive shield.
Wait, oh no, I've just liked Snake Eyes since the 80s.
Get out of there, Snake!
There was no time for him to get out. He knew that when he brought it down to save us.
There's nothing we can do for him.
No, the dog is sad. Oh, dude, he's cool. He's got a jetpack. Wait, what the hell? No. The dog jumps out of the plane.
Magnet grenades, huh? Good thinking.
Typical 80s cartoon. These are sick, man. I love 80s cartoons. I'm more of a 90s kid, so I only like I saw the tail end of these basically, but I like 80s shit.
Oh, Snake Eyes!
I think I like them more now than I did as a kid. I loved 80s Spider-Man was always nice.
Snake Eyes, if we concentrate, we can resist the controllers.
Duke, Snake Eyes, alive!
We can't hold them off for long.
Don't think I remember 80s Spider-Man. I think it's from the 80s. When was it made? Wait, The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. Or was it a 90s production? Wait, this is a motion simulator. What the hell? Am I crazy? Maybe I just don't know what year it was made in. Thoughts on Spider-Man animated 1994. Is it this one? Is this? No, no, this isn't it. That one's too new. And no, it's got to be the 80s one, I think. 1981 series. Yeah, I think this is the one I would often watch, possibly. Yeah, this is the one, actually. They still aired this one a lot in the 90s. Wait, no. No, this isn't it. This is the same animation style, but... Where's the classic theme song? Where... Spider-Man... Oh wait, oh my god, no, I'm crazy. Okay, this is 1960s. They aired this one. This is, okay. They aired the classic one, I guess. I had no idea what year this one was actually made in. I didn't realize, it was from the freaking 60s, holy shit. Yeah, this one. I watched this one a lot in the 90s. Alright, I don't want to get it. If we can avoid DMCA, that would be good. Wait a minute, though. This one... Spider-Man, the animated intro... series intro. Do I remember this one? Oh yeah, I remember a little bit of this one. This one's kind of cool. This one, I think, was 90s. This may have been the 90s one. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Okay, that one did. This was the newer one. So they would sometimes have like marathons, I think, where they would like play some of the original one and then they would play some of the newer one. I didn't watch a lot of this one though. I kind of preferred the 1960s one over the newer one, at least as a kid anyways, when I would watch them. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is a more recent thing, but I kind of just dig like the 80s aesthetic for old cartoons. I do remember the 60s intro, it was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's the classic, right? It's just the quintessential one. I feel like this one was so goofy though. Like just like the way he solved problems in this one was always like he'd find some like weird goofy way of doing it. Like he'd like stop the rhino with like a web or some shit. I don't know. Like Rhino would be like running down the middle of the street and he would just like spin a web somehow and it would like somehow stop him. It just didn't make any sense. Anyways. I didn't have cable as a kid, so I've only seen the 60s version if I was at a friend's house. Oh, I see. Interesting. Yeah, that's the thing too. Man, I wonder if kids even like go over to each other's houses anymore, or like what that experience is like now. Because you used to always, it used to be such an exclusive experience to go over to a friend's house, because you would get to like play with all the shit that they had that you didn't. So like if they had a console or something that you didn't have, you would get to like check out that console. Like I always had an N64 growing up, but I remember always loving fucking going over to my friend's house because they had a PlayStation. So I get to check out all like the PlayStation games or whatever. And they had other stuff too, like a Sega Genesis or whatever. And I think I originally found StarCraft by going over to their place because my parents wouldn't let me play a lot of shit on the PC, but my friends' parents would let them play shit on the PC. So I ended up playing StarCraft for the first time at their house, which is how I originally started playing it for the first time. And then it eventually went on to be one of my favorite games ever. It's like not get logged out here. Let's see if any cool shit is happening. It does not look like it. Just some like standard pillages. Maybe I'll like run a pillage or something. I don't know. I could jump off also, I suppose. I could go to bed at a reasonable time and not further destroy my sleep cycle. I think it's all scheduled play dates now. Wait, really? Wait, is that for real? You have to like book a time or some shit? Can you imagine? Yes, I would like to schedule a time for your child to play with my child. Oh, okay. Let me check the schedule here and see if it's... No, you just gotta like fucking, I don't know, just like go over there or something. You know, parents don't just send their kids out to play. God damn, dude. The hell happened to the world? The world changed too much. At least it seems that way. I don't know. I think I've seen like, while I like walk around or whatever, I sometimes see like a few groups of kids or whatever sometimes, but it's like they're usually, the last group I saw, they were just like walking like just down one street block or whatever, and then they were like going straight back home or something. I don't know. I see some kids like walking home from school sometimes, but that's about it. I don't know. I don't know, man. Let me see if I can find that the title of that video for like Star Wars is a silent film. Where is that? Here it is. Here, this is the title of it. Yeah, they don't want you to watch Star Wars this way, but it's better. Oh, it actually has like 1 million views. I didn't realize it was that popular. But yeah, I don't know. They like go through some shit.
Hi, this is Cinema Sticks. I'm Danny Boyd.
The Star Wars films are basically silent movies, and they're designed as silent movies. Most movies, the story is carried by the dialogue. Star Wars films, the music carries the story.
I found it as you were typing it. Cool. Yeah, we don't have to watch it on stream or whatever. It's a good one to just to pull up like during dinner or like, I don't know, before bed or something. It's just neat. It is kind of cool. Snake Eyes. This animation style always reminds me a little bit of He-Man, which again I never watched He-Man as a kid, but I enjoy watching He-Man clips now exclusively for Skeletor, because Skeletor is the friggin' best character.
Your Snake Eyes. Try not to attract attention. Sure, who'd notice a wet sailor with a parrot and a silent masked man with a timber wolf? I think we're in...
Oh, I did. So see, that's like his familiar is like the wolf. That's cool. He's got a friggin' wolf that follows him around.
Major trouble. Burl, keep headquarters in touch.
Timber is his name.
Think you're doing? What are we doing? Well, that's a heck of a question. You know what we're doing?
He just doesn't say, huh?
We're doing?
Oh.
Move those feet.
This is awesome, dude. Oh, this is freaking great. Dude, why is he dressed up like a rat?
Let's have some chit-chat with those jerks at Extensive Enterprises.
We will, but I want a guard in your uncle's drive-in just in case. You got it, Snake Eyes. Breaker, keep digging.
Are you guys okay? Rock and roll, watch out!
Huh? Whoa! Oh.
Snake Eyes on point. Oh,
Be wiser to free Scarlet before...
that reminds me.
Yeah,
Oh my god. It reminds me to a tie-in to the other thing, the Sinbad thing. There's a silent character in Sinbad too. I just remembered in the first episode.
If I had a couple of guys crazy enough to drop in on Cobra unannounced.
Snake Eyes and I know of such men.
The ghosts should have finished G.I. Joe by now.
Oh damn.
Let's move, or we'll miss our rendezvous with the
Wait,
team.
isn't this the episode where he says the one where that meme comes from? Like, they give him the stick, don't give him the stick. Isn't that this guy? I think that's this guy. Hold on. I don't know the meme. It's this one here. This is ancient ass meme.
That one there's a penis pump.
That's no fair. You're no
Cow, I'm totally going so fast. Oh, fuck!
Hey, what the fuck are you kids doing on my fucking lawn? And don't look at me when I'm fucking talking to you. Get that kid off my eyes, you little wankers. Give him the stick. Don't give him the stick.
Do you know my dad?
You little wankers. Pork chop sandwiches, yeah. Yeah, it's him. Get that kid off my ice.
Twist you into the world's first snake-flavored pretzel. I want to plan for Cobra's final assault.
Bring the first prisoner.
Oh no! Snake Eyes!
Looks like a real estate transaction.
Real estate?
Real estate's right, Alpine. According to this, well, Cobra bought a dude ranch in Texas.
Wait, what? What does that even mean? What is a dude ranch? Did he buy a ram ranch? What's this guy doing with the cowboy hat?
Cobra bought a dude ranch in Texas.
No. I must not be familiar with what that is.
Let me go!
Snake Eyes is right, Scarlet. That gas would overcome us just like it has Ace.
Let's see. A guest ranch, also known as a dude ranch, is a type of ranch oriented towards visitors or tourism. Oh, I see. It's like a vacation thing where guys go there to be cowboys.
Perish. Any last words?
Oh. I like how, like, when he kicks himself out of the restraints. Like, he's totally restrained and then... No! Oh damn, he's like hijacking some dude's friggin' jet scooter thing. Holy shit, dude, he's killing everyone.
Cobra goons, maybe this will even the odds a little.
God damn. Dude, let me see if I can find, I think it's in the second episode or something. Season 01, yeah, I think someone's got it uploaded. I don't even think this is copyright anymore. Man, the sets and the extras, I feel like, are the most interesting part of this. I love all this, like, set design and shit they did. I think it's the second episode where there's the silent guy. Oh no, it's actually in the first one. I only watched the first episode. The second one, they leave it off on a cliffhanger. There's like a sea monster or some shit. Which, by the way, let me refresh Puzzle Pirates here. Still nothing going on. No, it's that's right. These are like long ass episodes. They're like 40 minutes long. It's like towards the second half, I think. For a series that failed, they did a good job of making it look good.
Relative, I believe.
I just think all like the costumes and like the all the sets and everything are so neat. They're like fun to look at.
Yes, oh yes.
Let's see, hold on.
First Kingdom is visit. Catches fire. Bruce is sailing with us.
Yeah, this guy. It's him.
I'd like you to meet my best friend, Rongar. I think he'd be perfect for our voyage.
Well, any friend of Mustafa's is a...
He had his tongue cut out for not betraying his brothers.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, we love to watch people squirm when they find that one out. What a ride, huh, Rongar? Enough fun, my friend.
Can you use the sword?
He doesn't have to. He uses smaller blades, you see.
This is ridiculous. We're already taking a toy maker with us. Now we're supposed to leap at bringing a knife-throwing zombie?
I hate to admit it, Mustafa, but the prince is right. Knife throwing in a pitch battle is risky at best. No hard feelings, though. Nice meeting you.
Sinbad, behind you!
Told you it was a waste of time.
I just think that's such a sick intro.
Welcome aboard,
I think that's neat. He just like freaking he knifes an assassin from behind the thing or whatever. Yeah, it's cheesy or whatever. I think it's fucking cool though. Awesome calling card. Yeah, it's like you develop his signature move as just being like the cool silent guy that whips knives at people. It's neat.
was sent to spy on us. Rongar's taking care of that. We now have just gained an important advantage. We have the element of surprise on our side.
Oh yeah, and then these guys, they're just like, there's like these like sorcerers or some shit that are like watching them the whole time. I don't know, there's some weird shit going on.
Dear Captain.
The token evil villain man. Hold on, his intro is kind of interesting. It's like funny. He like just bursts into the throne room. He's like, why didn't you invite me to your party or something? Oh yeah, and ships. Ships are important. Or was it's like way at the beginning, somewhere, I think.
It's not as friendly.
Where is this? Oh yeah, here it is. This scene. He just comes, he's like, yo, motherfucker, why didn't you invite me to your wedding? And it's like, I think that's the catalyst for the entire series. What's the point in even having the guards if he's just gonna, like, walk in?
What is the meaning of this? Who dares interrupt the giving of gifts?
Remain seated, my Caliph. It is not you I seek, but your duplicitous son.
You know this man?
Yes, Father. It is Turok, one of the richest merchants in all the kingdom.
The richest, my prince. And the only merchant not to be invited to your wedding ceremony.
Fortunate oversight, I'm sure.
I think not. Since arriving in your fair land, sire, I have made a fortune. And I have shared it with your family. And when it was time for your son to marry, I thought surely he would consider my daughter Rumina.
Why didn't you marry my evil bitch daughter?
There must be some explanation. Is what this man says?
Not exactly, Father. Turok is rich, that is true, and his daughter quite beautiful. But I would rather wed a cobra than share a bed with the daughter of a sorcerer. Oh yes, Turok, I know how you've made your fortune. Casting spells and conjuring up demons.
You allow me to practice magic as long as it benefits you, my prince. He has wronged us both, my dear.
I think we should punish him, Father.
That seems quite appropriate.
Don't dare threaten me, foreigner.
You know, Prince, I don't think you're ready to marry quite yet. I think you're too young, too impulsive.
I agree, Father. I think he should remain a bachelor a bit longer.
Guards, take them away.
No, rip.
Is there any way to treat a guest?
I like that. I miss this though. Do they still do this? Like, I don't think they do this in shows anymore, where they just kill people straight up.
A little souvenir with us.
Like, I feel like TV's like too snowflake now. Like they wouldn't do shit like this anymore. In some shows they do. Look at this like early ass computer graphics. I love this shit, man. Video game CGI. He's just gonna fucking kidnap some women. Oh wait, no, that was his, yeah, he just steals his wife.
Guards, arrest that man! Get him!
Get him!
You are man enough.
Get the guy that can kill you just by looking at you. Seize him.
For you on the Island of Tears. You have but a fortnight. After that, I'll return your princess in pieces. And then we'll have a real wedding. You and Rumina. This, I promise you.
I love how like, it's the whole, like, convoluted villain thing, though. Where it's like, he could just do anything he wants right now, but instead he's like, oh, come meet me on this ominous island, and then we'll have a duel or some shit. Like, it's just so convoluted. I love this shit.
Our entire
That's the plot for the entire fucking show, is like, go trace down the crazy sorcerer man that stole your wife with a harpy. I don't know, I want to watch more of this at some point though. There's so many episodes of this. It's pretty cool. I like the cliffhanger too. They like leave it off with like a sea monster like attacking the ship. I think it's a pretty good cliffhanger. It's neat.
I have a theory that involves ice particles high in the air.
Is it a good... Take a sounding!
I think...
Captain Sinbad!
Yeah, you have like people on the crew just like die randomly. Like they just get killed. It's kind of cool actually.
Get all hands on deck! That thing could capsize us in a heartbeat! All hands! All hands!
This is it. Like, I know this is cheesy. I think this is actually kind of sick though. Like this is neat. Like this looks like you're like the whole crew is fucked. Like it's just sea monster. What the hell are you gonna do? I don't know. They cliffhang it. I haven't seen how they deal with it. Keg it? True. Looking for bomber. Need powder kegs. Bomb that bitch. Man. Is anyone out sailing? This one guy's got a war brig out. Fork around and find out. Slim Tim. Has he got any crew? Nope. I'm thinking about trying to get some straight line war brigs out and sailing pretty soon. I want to limit test how many mercenaries you need to actually get one out on the water. I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna do like an experiment voyage with like 14 mercenaries and try short staffing sails by -2. Maybe pull one of the mercenaries to get 8 sailors. And see if we can like skeleton crew with like 14 mercs. Cause man, I ran a war brig, do mercs pull better than fine? Yeah, the mercs do good consistently. So, but the thing is, I feel like they don't generate, like they don't, it feels like they don't generate as many moves as a player who's doing good. You always feel short moved when you have merc sailors, but it's like enough. I feel like a minimum of 16 would be needed. I've been playing around with it. You could do 16, maybe. I'm thinking you could do 7 sails, 2 guns, because I've sailed baglas or whatever with 2 gunners, and it seems fine. I think you can get away with 2 mercenary gunners on a large ship. And I think you technically need 3 carp to not take damage. You need 2 builds, so it'd be like, I'm thinking you run 2 guns, 3 carp, 2 bilge, for 7, and then you have 7 sailors, so you're up to 14. And then I think at the beginning of a fight, you could pull 1 carp, so you'd have 8 sails, and you take a little bit of damage from like lack of maintenance or whatever, and then for the second half of the fight, you return your 8th sailor to carpentry. And the only reason I'm trying to sail it as much of a... Well, I'm saying skeleton crew, I guess it's a little bit of a pun. Because I really wanted to sail this freaking ship, because it's freaking awesome. But, I was doing a merc run with this ship, like a week ago or something. And I went 13-2 on it. 13 wins, 2 losses. And it was a net loss. And I think the reason it was a net loss is because rum spice is so freaking expensive. It just costs so much to get mercenaries on a ship. So I'm thinking if we can like short staff it, maybe I can save a lot of cost on rum spice and maybe do like a mini straight line run, possibly. That's kind of the theory that I've got going. But if you can't get away with 14, maybe 16. If you wanted to be safe and have full sails, maybe you could do it that way. Depending on the start gap, you might be able to get away with a single gunner for the first 2 or 3. Oh, that's smart actually, too. I didn't think about that, yeah. That's very smart, actually. Maybe you could cut it down to 13. If you preload the guns before a battle starts, right? Then you start with no gunners at the beginning of the fight and 9 sails. And then after you fire the first round, you pull 2 off of sails onto guns and rotate 1 carp onto sails so you have 8 sails. You could do it that way. I just don't know how big of an impact missing a sailor would be, is the thing. I kind of want to test it to see if it's possible. Because if you think about it, you're kind of losing like a significant portion of your moves, and it already feels like you don't have enough moves as it is with mercs sailing. So maybe it's like a suicide run. I use tons of moves, so I always need full sails. Yeah, that's the thing. You run like a really high risk of getting grappled if you don't have a lot of moves, because like you won't be able to move as much as you need to like avoid, like to keep the enemy ship out of range. So maybe it's stupid to even try. I don't know. I'm so curious though. I might just incur a loss, run a failed run, just to see how bad it would be if you're -2 sails. But it's like minus 20% moves. It's like, eh. I don't know. I don't think it's stupid to try. It might work. I just want to see more war brigs out sailing around. I think war brigs are just my favorite ship type in the game. Mostly from the old days, because that was like the classic kind of big ship back in the day that a lot of people would run. And it was like a big event back in the day if someone brought a war frigate out back then. But like Warbrig was like the go-to. I don't know. I just wanted to get more of them out. I want to sail this ship too, because I think this ship is freaking awesome. Like the Skelly Brig. This thing took forever. It took me forever to find someone that even had this thing to sell. I finally got it. But it's hard to staff. And it's hard to find a good use case for it too, because it's like if you're going to do a straight line run, you might as well like do a Grand Frig straight line run, I feel, but I don't know. Maybe do a brig straight line, like a mini straight line run. The stutter. Can fit like I think maybe 5 people's worth of alts on this thing. Need some bashers though. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how we could sail it. I think the Bagla though is just like better overall. for doing like a merc run, like a small merc run, because it's so easy to staff that thing. That's a super smart tip, though, about the guns. Thanks for sharing that idea. Because I think you can actually technically do that on the Bagla, too, is just, like, pull guns onto sails initially. I think that would work quite well. Because it's like you only need moves until you can get the first few shots into the enemy ship, and then, assuming it's like a standard ship, like a standard imp, they start like waterlogging or whatever, and then you can just you can get away with lower moves then. You just need that sort of like momentum at the start of the fight. So, I don't know. Could be something to do. See if there's any, who's dock-turning? Any cool maze? We got cities. Cities run straight lines sometimes. Shigby's got the friggin' Super Mario drip. Check that out. I think whoever he's with, I forget her name, but I think they were running like a Mario and Peach combo. They were like dock-turning together with Mario Peach combo, which was kind of cool. It's cute. It is. I think it's a little early though. I think they should have saved it for Halloween. I think they would have been best in class on the dock for Halloween. They like broke it out a little bit early. But I don't know. It's a cool drip nonetheless. Yeah, check it out. The Super Mario drip. That's really neat how he's using the glove bludgeon for the gloves too. That's freaking sick. That's well played. Very cool. Pirate Mario. Damn, those are some nice stats too. Guy's been playing for quite a while. It's got the GM gunning. Very, very nice. GM sword fight. Sick. Oh, wait a minute. He managed to suit up on Amurai. I know Captain Gimp. Captain GMP. Is it like this? I forget how you spell it. I think this guy is selling suit up on Admiral. Huh. I guess they're different different places. Oh, sir, I need to get going. It's been fun. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thanks so much for hanging out. You made those hours go by quite quick on the Warshrig. So thanks again for hanging out. And yeah, hope to see you around sometime, man. Have a good rest of your Friday evening, and we'll see you when I see you. Fair winds to ye, matey. Yeah, maybe I should get going too. I think it'd be cool to just go sleep, get some rest. My sleep schedule's been so messed up. Fair winds. I like Fair Winds. It's a classic. Every time you close the client, Cleaver pops up and says, Fair winds. It's a nice one. Yeah, take care, man. Have a good one. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else going on this evening, so I guess I might call it. I guess I won't be able to catch Veg when he pops in on his break. So Veg, if you watch the end of the VOD, hope I catch you soon. So that if you need to vent about whatever the hell is going on, you can vent a little about that whole situation, which doesn't sound great. But yeah, I guess I'll just jump off. I don't think. Let me see it. I wonder if anyone else is like streaming Puzzle Pirates right now. I feel like probably not, since there's not too much going on. But we could take a gander and see, I suppose. No, I'm the only one streaming it currently. That's okay. I wanted to go for a run tonight anyways. You know what I might do? God, because if I'm going to go for a run, then I'm not going to be able to sleep. Am I going to go for a run? I don't know. Maybe I'll sleep and run in the morning. I don't know. I might be back later. Possibly. We'll see how I'm feeling. Anyways, thanks for hanging out, Magistrate. And if anyone was lurking, thanks for lurking. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye, 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 bye.